Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about half delay. Half delay means output shall be set to true when input becomes true and output will get inactive or deactivated once input becomes inactive and after certain delay time. For example, if we take this is input and this is delay time, this is change in time and this is expected output. So here input becomes true and the next time instance it becomes inactive, that is false. So here if we check at this time instance, output becomes true and it remains true for 500 milliseconds. So this is delay time. So we will see how to implement this in Simulink. Input signal, delay time, change in time, and this is output. So if we check this time instance, now input is 0 and this is 500 and this is 100. This particular time, this particular implementation is for timer implementation. So when input is 0, output is 0, input becomes true, output becomes true, and the next time instance it becomes 0 and here it becomes 1. If you check how it becomes 1 means, we'll go to previous one timestamp. So here it is 0, here it remains 1. If you check here, here it is 0, here it is 0. Now input becomes true, and but for this OR block, two inputs are there, one is true and another one is false. So this is timer implementation. Timer implementation is not started, like because of that one only we are getting 0. And here if you check next time instance, this becomes inactive, but here timer implementation got started and we are getting output as true. Here we will check like how to implement this timer implementation. We'll go to previous timestamp. Here input is true. If we check, at 0th instance input is 0, 0.01 instance input is 0, 0.02 instance input becomes 1. So we'll go to previous instance 0.01. Here if you check, this is 0. So if it is 0, then output of OR block will be 0 only. Here if you check, here we are having a rising edge block. Using this rising edge, what we can do means it will detect change from 0 to 1, transition from 0 to 1. So whenever there is 0 to 1 transition, it will becomes 1 and output of OR block will become 1, and if it is 1 then it will become 0. So here we will get reset value as 0. But right now for this case, this is 0, even this is 0. Because of this NOT block, this will become 1, but if you check, previous value will be 0. Because of that, output of AND block will be false. If it is false, then it will take else part will be 0, here value will be 0, and for this we are getting feedback. For this feedback we are getting output from this switch block. For this switch block we are taking value from this place, output of this AND block. So even this will be false. So if it is false, then here we will get 0 value. If it is 0, even here we will get 0. So 0 will be passed here. Here not equal to 0 we are using. Not equal to 0 means then currently we are getting value as 0, which means it will take this. This value will be like 600 will be passed to here. Here if you check, we are comparing with 500. If it is more than 500, If it is greater than 500, then only it will become true. But if you check, 500 will be less than 600. That's why here we are getting false. If we take next time, so like this only timer is working. If we go to next timestamp, here it becomes 1. Here it is false. If we go to next time instance, input becomes false. Because of that, this will be like 0. Even this will be 0. Because of that, it becomes 1. And the previous timestamp, it becomes 1. So output of AND block will be 1. If it is true, it will take true part. So here we will get 100. So now it will pass 100. 100 will be passed to here. 100 will be not equal to 0. So it will take this particular value to this place. So here if we check, 500 will be greater than 100. So here we are getting true. And in this block, if we check, here we are having true. Because of this true, we are getting this value. So 100 will be sent to this loop. So if we check next time instance, here it is incrementing 200. So here we are getting 200, 300, 400, 500. So till this time it is becoming true. So next time instance, if we see this, here we are getting 600. So because of that, this condition fails. So here we are getting false, which means like we are getting true, and once input becomes inactive, once input becomes true, we are getting output as true. Once input becomes inactive, we are holding that output for 500 milliseconds. So these are all the different possible cases to test that off delay block. So here we make this as true for one particular time instance. If you check here, for long time we made this as 1. So for this much time instance, whenever input is true, it is true, and after that deactivation of input, it becomes true for 500 milliseconds. Here if you check, this is another one use case, off on, off on, off on. So from this time instance, it will count 500 milliseconds. So once it becomes on, it will remain on, so it becomes inactive, but it will start counter, again it becomes on, so it will reset that, and again output will be 1, and again if it is 0 means it will start counter, again if it is 1 then it will reset and output remains 1, then again if it is inactive means then it will start counter. After that there is no true, so because of that it will count and it will get inactive after 500 milliseconds. So even here we are checking same thing. But the thing is like if you check here, it becomes off on, off on, off on. So here it starts counting, but here if you check, before it reaches 500 milliseconds, input becomes true. So what it is doing, counter got resetted, and again it starts counting, and after 500 milliseconds it becomes inactive. So these are all the possible use cases. Again I am showing same use cases. That Excel sheet is imported in this signal builder. So if we check, this is first one is input, second one is delay time, third one is sample time, that is change in time, fourth one is actual output from model, fifth one is expected output, and it is already imported in the signal builder, and final one is comparison between actual output and expected output. If there is any difference, then that will be error. So if you open this, this last one is error. Here the comparison value is 0, so there is no difference. So this is our actual output and this is expected output. So whenever it requires on and we are getting on, so there is no difference. Because of that one only we are not getting any error. That's it. Thank you.